Humans forget a million things every day, and this guy wants this video to be one of them. We've all done the GTA heist at least once in our life, and we all know the grit and determination it takes to be able to pull one off successfully. And typically you need one of two things, either a weapon or a lot of intimidation, and this guy came into this with absolutely none of those. So our villain in the story decides to go into this nail salon thinking he's just going to walk in and take some money, like a true anime villain. But little does he know that they couldn't give less of a shit about what he does.
Everybody get down! Give me all your money!
So he walks into the shop and his first plan of attack is to intimidate everyone. Intimidate them until they decide to give you money. But he does this in the worst way possible. So the first thing he does is he tells everyone to get down by shouting at it, seeing if anyone gets scared. He's like, get down before I blow your fucking brains out. But I've literally seen penises less flaccid than the way he says get down here. Like, no one is taking him seriously because he's doing like a half-assed job of saying get down. And then what he thought was like a 10,000 IQ strat of like having his hand inside the bag so people think he's got a gun. Again, does a completely miserable job of doing that because no one actually thinks he has a gun. At least bring a BB gun with you. Something like that. Because no one's going to walk in there pretending to have a gun. If you're going to want to steal money off people, you're going to want to have an actual gun. But this guy couldn't even do the due diligence of going to like Walmart or something. I think this is in America. And getting like a BB gun and maybe like showing a little bit of it through his bag. He's like, oh, you see this? I've got a gun. Yeah, give me your fucking money now. And then the second cardinal sin he does is walking in like straight up like he's a good little boy coming into school. Like, yes, I've come in, give me your money. Like, that's not what you meant to do. Let me show you the proper technique of how to do it. So first of all, you want to get up. You've walked into the store. This is you in the store, right? But you don't want to be standing up like this because like this, you seem like a good boy. You know, your back straight and everything. You kind of want to be like this, feet down, because then no one knows what you're doing. Like, you don't know what I'm gonna like that. Like that. See, you didn't know that was coming, but it came because I was fluid. That's what you need to be, fluid.
It's got the boxes! Give me all your money! Yeah! Where's the money?
Oh boy, everyone in that like 7-second clip just clowned him without saying a single word. So first he goes up to these ladies and he's like, give me the fucking money. I'm looking at you right now. Give me the fucking money. And every single one of them just is like, you know this guy? Who the fuck is this guy? Like, not taking him seriously at all. And he goes like, okay, plan B. There's a guy over there in the corner. I'm gonna go up to him. So he goes up to the guy and he goes, give me the fucking money. And the guy, the guy's like, hey, give me a second. I got some fucking weird guy here in the store shouting, give me money. So hey, what do you want? Continues his fucking phone call like if nothing happened.
Give me the money! Where's the money? Everybody give me everything! Where's the money?
So our main antagonist of the story gets a little bit desperate here. He goes back to the middle of the floor and shouts, give me the money one more time, seeing if anyone's gonna crack at all. But little does you know, there's not even a scratch on this ball here. Like, no one's gonna crack anytime at all because no one actually gives a shit about what you're doing here. So then he goes back to the two ladies, and I'm assuming he's just gonna shout at them a few more times, see if they eventually crack. But he doesn't even go there to shout at them. He just goes to look at the corner of the room, like, over the counter, to see if the money's on the floor. Yeah, buddy. The money's just going to be on the floor. I think he got so embarrassed with his actions here. Like, no one's taking him seriously that he started to go a bit loopy, a bit deluded. And he was like, okay, where would they keep the money? Oh, what about the floor over there? Maybe the two ladies there aren't just there waiting for an appointment. Maybe they're guarding the money. They're my ticket to the glory and success that I need in this high-speed, high chase operation. And then probably one of my favorite endings to any story I've ever seen. So after shouting a few times, looking around for some money, realizes no one actually gives a shit that he's there. Like, no one can even be bothered to tell him to go away or to stop shouting. Everyone just feels so bad for him that they just sit there and let him like throw this little tantrum. And he just kind of looks around and goes, no one's taking me seriously here. If no one's taking me seriously, I'm gonna take my business elsewhere. See how you guys like that? Just storms out of the salon. Oh my god. And then towards the end of that clip, you kind of see him go outside, and it looks like he maybe has like a little dialogue exchange between the lady who was in there before, who's standing outside, I'm assuming calling the police. And he just exchanges words with her and walks away. And the only thing that's going through my mind is him going up to her and going, excuse me, could you tell me why that didn't work so I could try again better next time? This video is quite an old video. It was circulating ages ago, but I completely forgot it existed until I was stumbling through Reddit on it. And I watched it all over again. I was like, oh, this is too good to just be here on Reddit. So I decided, you know what, might as well share it with the world in case no one's seen it. And if you have seen it, maybe you feel as lucky as me that you got to see this a second time, because this is an Oscar-worthy performance. This man came here and gave me the greatest piece of entertainment I've had in the past, like, fucking 2 weeks. Anyway, the lesson for today is don't do drugs. Don't try and rob a nail salon. And that's about it. Bye.